Hey guys, my name is James and welcome to another Let's Play of Super Mario Sunshine on Nintendo Switch. Last time I played through the first 5 levels of Rico Harbor World 2 and got myself to 14 shines. Today I'm going to be jumping right back in, right where I left off. And we're actually going to be headed to World 3, which is Gelato Beach. So, just like we saw in that little cutscene, we're going to go around this way. And right over there in the distance, we'll see some black sludge. You might remember the black sludge that we found on our way to... what was that other place called? Rico Harbor. This is going to be very similar. So... And just so you know, this toad right here is not really worth saving right now because the black sludge moves so quickly that pretty much as soon as you can get him out of there, he's covered up again. Alright, so just like before, we're going to spray him 6 times in the mouth. There's 1, 2, 3... And after 3, he goes back in. 4, 5, and 6. And this one makes a pretty decent-sized tower, actually. Actually, it might be a lighthouse. Yeah. And just like before, we'll spray the M so that we can get in there. And actually, now might be a good time to rescue Toad. I'm not going to talk to Toad because I think he might give me a blue coin. So, we're just going to go straight into the M. So, right there, we've made it to Gelato Beach. Episode 1, Dune Bud Sand Castle. And so last time I got only 5 shines on World 2. I think what I'm going to do this time, I think I'm going to play around in the world a little bit and go do some exploring to kind of see what's out here. And then probably get the first 4. But we'll see. Yeah. So, Gelato Beach. So where we're at. We got these little... I don't actually know what these guys are called. But if you get too close to them, they'll chase you. You can run away. Yeah, you can run away from them. They also don't like water, so if you spray them and then bounce on them, they give you a coin. Which that'll be pretty beneficial when we get to the... when we try to get the shine for 100 red coins. If you look... There's some in the air. I'll go ahead and show you what happens when you get too close to them. And there we go. So they throw you up in there. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So you'll also notice some of these little guys, these little plants. If you spray those plants, it'll go... That wasn't a really good view. But it makes the sand around that area kind of pop up, which these are the Dune Buds, and this first world is called the Dune Bud Sand Castle. So as we go over here, the one... Is this it? Yeah, so it makes that sandcastle pop up, and we're just gonna make a run for it, hoping that none of these guys get us. There we go, and this brings us to the first no flood level of Gelato Beach. Oh, I remember this one. This one I actually think is a pretty cool one. So when you jump on each block of sand, the sand will start disappearing. So you can't stand in the same block for too long. Pretty standard Mario stuff. But you have just enough time on each one to do a spin jump, and that is what we're going to show. Last time I did a secret level, or one of the no flood levels in World 2, it was kind of embarrassing how rough it was. Oh, there we go. So we just fell. Well, I was almost there though, so. And I don't even really want that life up there either. I'm just gonna... There we go. So, not too tough of a level. Just kind of watch where you're jumping. I think I got pretty fortunate right there at the end that once I did fall through the bottom, there was more, there was like sand underneath me that caught me. Then I was able to just run back up. But, nothing too tough right there. And that little cutscene that just showed... I'm not sure exactly what that one was for. We might get to that in our next video. Let's talk to Toad, see what he says. Horrible, horrible. Princess Peach has been kidnapped. Okay, so yeah, I guess that thing that they just showed me kidnapped Princess Peach. Well, sorry Peach. We're going back to Gelato Beach. Mirror Madness. Tilt, slam, bam. Okay, I remember this one. This one I think is pretty fun. We get a little bit more interaction with those little blue guys. Whatever they're called. Alert, alert, just look at the top of the tower. Some weird thing has curled up on the tower to take a nap. That's okay, right? It's not bothering anybody. This could endanger the legendary sandbird egg. Not the Sandberg egg. Sandberg? Like Andy Sandberg? No, I don't think that's what he said. Alright, so we're just gonna jump up here. So we're going to start at the one that only has one little guy on it. We're just going to spray him over to the edge just like that until he looks like he's about to fall off. And ground pound on the opposite side. And then this little guy, this little thing will adjust so that it is shining a ray of light at the worm up there. Alright, same thing, and you don't need to get both of them at once. You can probably get them one at a time. You can definitely get them one at a time. I'm impatient, I'm going to try to get them both. Boom, there they go. And just like before, that light's going to position itself so it's shining at the thing. And one of the things that I like about this game is that the levels are so short that you're not going to be going on any like big long adventures and like forget where you were at on trying to get a shine. Oops. I'm not sure how to get up there now. There we go. And I wonder if I can do all three of them at once. Okay, there's 1, 2. Three. Okay, so if they're not leaning off, so this one had stopped leaning. Oh, I'm out of water. I'm out of water. Sorry, if it stops leaning, then it won't fall off, apparently. And there we go. And just like before, it positions itself shining at the worm. And then I think the worm falls. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I don't remember how many shines that is. Wiggler Ahoy, full steam ahead. So Wiggler is the worm that was curled up on top of the tower. So just as you would think, he's not happy. Yeah, so we're gonna fight him, I guess? Alright, so if you spray him when he's close to one of the little dune buds, it flips him over, and then there will be a little red arrow telling you where to ground pound in order to get him to fall over. Oh man, he went the other way. And I don't think you have to spray him I don't think you have to spray him the things while he's right next to it. I think that if he runs into one that's already up, he will flip over that way as well. Boom, there's 2. And I think we only gotta do this like 3 or 4 times. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. No, he never ran close to this one. Well, he ran close to this one, though. And there he goes. What? Oh, I guess you have to get him. You have to make it so that he runs into it. Maybe, unless I'm just dumb. Oh, no, there we go. Boom. I love the way that the worm just kind of like disappears, and it doesn't even die. It just turns back into sand. All right. So that. I wonder if all of the shines for this level are gonna end up in the same area over here. And you know, we're making pretty good time. I think I am going to go ahead and get 2 more in this area, in this world. So that was 3. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. The sandbird is born. This is one that I remember having a lot of trouble with as a kid. For no reason really other than I just didn't have the patience that this game required. Anyway, so just like some of the other ones, we're going to go up to the second area, and we're going to go over here. We're going to find this little dune. This one's different than the other ones, that when you spray this one, it actually just makes a staircase, which isn't entirely necessary, but it's nice when trying to get up here. We're going to take this path to the left, get some money, you know, because Mario is underpaid. And then we just go like that. And there we go. Boom. Right into the sandbird. This one I think is actually a really cool level. I think that, I feel like I've been saying that a lot. I think Super Mario Sunshine does really have great level design. But yeah, so we're just going to get the 8 red coins on this bird. So there was one right here above the shoulder. I got the one on the head. There's one on the right, like, elbow area of the wing. And then the right tip of the wing. Left. 2 on the left wing. And the one on the tail might give me some trouble. Nah, we're good. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, so that's why this one was would always give me a lot of trouble. I'd be able to get those first 7 really easily, and then you have to pretty much, I want to say the 8th coin is on top of one of the towers, and so you just have to, like, ride the bird for a while. I'm going to go ahead and get that back tail one first. So that when he starts turning, I'm not stuck on the tail. Cool. So those first 5 are really, the first 7 are pretty easy to get. And then on clouds and stuff, there's lots of blue coins. You'll see some yeah, you'll see some like 1-ups and stuff. Just like some of the other platforming levels, though, you don't need to jump to be able to round that corner. I think the game is very generous about that. Ooh, I probably stood there a little too long. I was getting water. And maybe we'll go the other way now? Actually, the 8th coin might be on a... It might be on a cloud. I don't know. I feel a little... Oh, there it is. So we're just going to spin, jump to there. You don't even need to use Flood. If you hate Flood, like Kevin, you can avoid Flood a lot by just spin jumping, which I highly recommend. I love spin jumping so much. So that was the 4th shine of World 3. And we're going to jump right back inside to get number 5. Il Piantissimos Sand Sprint. Oh, I love that guy. We're about to meet a new character. Exciting. Piantissimos. Sand Sprint. So this guy shows up in levels every once in a while. He's not in every world, but I want to say he's in at least like 3 or 4 of them. That you go and talk to him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm the fastest dude around. I bet you can't beat me to this area over here." And then you beat him there, and he's like, "Ah, man, I should learn to be like you." Like, you think I'm joking, but that's literally what he says. And then he said, "Okay, so, I am Il Piantissimo. And now we shall race to that flag." You know, I thought he explained himself a little more than that. That's it. He just says, "We should race to that flag." And so the flag is up top on the mountain. Or, not on the mountain. Up top on the big hill from where I slid down in the last level. It is a race to the finish flag, and only one can try it. By the way, the current record is 35 seconds. Are you at the ready? Then get set and go. Okay. So, I don't think this is tough. Especially not if you time your jumps pretty decently. Oh, that's interesting. So, boom, 23. 24.77. The little dune bud that you can spray to make the stairs appear is gone, which makes it a tiny bit more challenging. But as you saw, you can just wall jump in there, or spin jump, or something to get up to the top. And then also, just like Shadow Mario, you can do any of the maneuvers that he can do. And I want to say you're the same speed as him too. So if you want to just follow him this whole time, and then when he's about to get to the flag, just dive in front of him, I think that that's a acceptable solution. So, phew, woo, ha, you are pretty good. You have some speed. You have grown ever so slightly in my esteem. Slightly. We will meet again, and goodbye. Alright, so that has been the first 5 shines of World 3. Thank you so much for watching. I've been enjoying making these, so I think I'm probably going to keep making them. In the meantime, though, you can keep up with me on Twitter. I'm at James_Solar. And yeah, it just occurred to me that I didn't say that in the last video. Yeah, play Super Mario Sunshine. Do it. It's fun.